today's video is for um, people who are trying to find an answer. Um, um, my best thing is what I can tell you on that topic is trust God. And I know that's so basic and general to say trust God, but it's true. Like trust God. And if you want a example in the Bible, go back to I think it was Genesis. I think it's like, gosh, I can't remember. It's with Sarah and Abraham, so I'm wanting to say around 20s, in the 20s or 30s chapter, somewhere in between there. But it was talking about Abraham and Sarah, and how, God promised her a child, who would be Isaac. God promised her a child named Isaac, and so Sarah was trying to make that happen. You see where I'm trying to go with it? And Abraham slept with Hagar, and Hagar had Ishmael, but Ishmael wasn't the promised one that God had for Sarah. It was Isaac, and Isaac came later, but Sarah wanted the answer, so she went ahead and tried to do it herself, and then it just made a bigger mess. Of course, I don't know how y'all gonna feel about this, but in my opinion, I believe that the Muslims would not be here if Sarah just waited on God and not do it for herself. I'm gonna say that again because it went in and out. But I think that the Muslims would not have been here if it was not for Sarah, because Sarah was trying to find an answer through trying to figure out the answer herself, but not wait on God. I don't know how y'all feel about that, but that's how I feel about it. And I'm not judging the Muslims. I'm just saying the Muslims will not be here if it wasn't for Sarah making that happen herself. And I learned this. People, even Christians, people always want to find the answer themselves, and I'm like that too. Like they always want it to happen now. But see, if you remember, our timing is different than God's timing. Our timing is different than God's timing. And, but people go and they want it now. They think, oh, I'm ready now, I'm good, we got this, we can do it now. But if you go back to the basics, God told us in His Word that He called us in our mother's womb. That means He knows how many hairs on our head. I mean, He knows that much about us. God knows that much about us. And we're sitting here trying to figure out the answer. And most of the problems that we had was on us, because we think like we want it now. But God said, well, you're not ready yet. I'm still working on you. You're not ready, and yet you want it now. And people just, they're like, this is an instant world, and you're going to hear that a lot, especially on the pulpits. You're going to hear instant world. This is an instant world, and it really is. I mean, you could put something in the microwave, and it's done. You know, God doesn't work like that. Occasionally, he'll heal you instantly, or he'll do something instantly, but most of the things he will do for you is periodically spread out. You could have your, like, here's an example. 2 days ago, my tooth was hurting, and I thought, oh no, I have to get the wisdom teeth out. I'm not ready for that. That's literally what was going through my head. And I said, you know what, I'm not going to take that. So I prayed for it with my own faith and everything, and God healed it like that. Now there's some things in my life that he's still working on, but it's going to be a time process. If you see where I'm trying to go there, go with it. It's a time process on some things he's working on in my life. Yes, he healed me instantly that time, but every time is not going to be instant, and we have to learn that as Christians. And I'm slowly getting the hang of that. But once you put him first, trust him, and don't find the answer yourself, and let God write your story and in your life and how it's going to be planned out, it will be the greatest life you've ever had. It will be the greatest thing in the world once you let the creator of the world, just think about that, the creator of the world is writing out your story, your life, whether it's your love story, whether it's your in ministry, whatever. Let him lead. Let him, you follow him. He don't follow you. You follow him. And that just came to me in the spirit, so I don't know if somebody needs to hear that, but you follow him. He don't follow you. You follow him. Let him lead and let him guide you. So that's all that I have for today. And next video will be up on Saturday. And that will be a message to my generation. So that will be coming up next. And I will see you guys Saturday. Hope you have a great rest of your Thursday and the rest of your week. Bye.